Hi everyone, Jessica Morales joining you now with Justin Stolte, who's partner with Gibson Dunn. Thanks for joining us, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We want to start off by talking a little bit about your background, but now you're in M&A, oil and gas, of course, private equity. Prior to that, I guess, in another life that led to this, you definitely have a petroleum engineer background, and I must add, you were a 30 under 40 with oil and gas investors, so we appreciate you, taking part in that, and of course that honor there. A good program to really get younger people involved in their careers. Talk to us a little bit about what it was like for you from then to now.
Sure. So I started off as a petroleum engineer several years ago. It's been close to 2 decades ago. Started off as a petroleum engineer for Chevron Texaco, and then found myself going to law school and then focusing on energy M&A. I worked for a couple of really good law firms in town and then took a brief detour from practicing law to work in a business development group for Apache. And during that time, I was fortunate enough to have been named a 30 under 40 nominee. That was several years ago. But that background really did help me in my current role, which is working as a partner for Gibson Dunn. I was one of the founding partners for Gibson Dunn in opening its Houston office in February of 2017, and quite often when working with clients, have been able to draw on these different experiences and helping them get to the best answer.
And really, we want to talk about the current M&A and transactional market. Of course, that's what you're trying to help clients find, we know, best answers, but talk to us generally about that overall.
Well, it's challenged. Definitely it's one of these things where we continue to see an evolution of the market and a reactionary state to commodity prices, and that's the key thing or theme with any deal making event. Right now, it's very challenged. The capital markets are pretty much non-existent. We have the public investor that has grown impatient with a number of companies and is requiring that they actually live within their cash flow, show me today results. And what that has resulted in is a slowdown in the number of transactions, or at least the traditional number of transactions that have occurred. We are still seeing, though, a number of transactions. We remain busy working on a number of different types of deals. It's just not the typical deal. We have a lot of consolidation and then non-traditional financing types of transactions. So
you're really seeing a lot of challenges then in that area?
Absolutely. So when the capital markets have been or historically were a source to help fund acquisitions or help fund capital, they're almost a way for a company to bail itself out. There was always a demand for the product that the companies were selling. With that being gone, companies are having to be much more creative in looking to either private equity or these non-traditional financing sources to fund their capital programs. The unconventionals require a tremendous amount of capital. That's not going to change. And even in a situation where companies move into maintenance type of programs, they still require a tremendous amount of capital. So that's going to keep deal professionals such as myself quite busy in helping these companies.
Well, we appreciate you sharing this knowledge with us. We're actually going to be doing a series with Justin, a few more interviews we have. Our next series, we're going to be talking about what deals are getting done. So make sure and stay tuned for that.
E&P has launched the Energy Innovators Program to recognize today's technology influencers, emerging visionaries, technical leaders, accomplished reformers, entrepreneurs, and disruptors. Hart Energy is seeking nominations for those who deliver innovation and efficiency in your organization and the industry. This new program recognizes the up-and-coming talent and diverse nature of today's oil and gas workforce by shining a spotlight on individuals actively engaged in research, technology management, and product or service applications. Companies are encouraged to nominate individuals and/or team members and leaders who distinguish themselves through exceptional efforts, passion for problem solving, and specific technical achievements. Now is your chance to recognize your colleagues or employees by nominating them. You have until September 3rd, and you can find that information by following this link. Honorees will be recognized in a special supplement that will publish with the January 2020 issue of E&P.
For more Hart Energy videos, follow our social media channels.